All coming up after the news.
BBC News. The US President Joe Biden has addressed the nation from the Oval Office to explain why he decided not to seek re-election.
So this is, welcome to the Shortwave Radio channel. So this is the Choyong A8W Internet Radio and FM radio, listening to the BBC World Service. I'm using a lot of the streaming services because I'm looking at how well it does it. Does it freeze? So right now it's been very stable. It seems to be very good. And I've been going through the different menus and seeing how it works. It's very similar. It probably uses the same aggregator as the Choyong LC90. So it has the same listings in the same order, in the same way. Unfortunately, the voice search, that's the lacking problem, and the LC90 has also that problem. So you have to go through the menus because voice search doesn't work very well. But having fun, and it's on battery. I'm checking out how long the battery life is, and it seems to be pretty good for now. And of course, continuing to play with this radio. We'll have a review coming up in the next day or two. I did do a little bit of FM scan. I'll do another one. And we'll be talking about that, of course, because it has an FM radio in it. So, kind of cool and kind of interesting to play with. Volume is not too bad.
One of the best-known British
pretty strong for a small radio. It has a little high pitch, so maybe not the best for music, but for voice, it's pretty good.
Sir John said he had
So this is BBC World Service streaming.
Control. BBC News.
Welcome back to Business Matters with me, Roger Hearing, and my guest today, Rachel Puputsoni and Anika Green. Now, let's turn our thoughts to the Far East and to Taiwan, where Typhoon Gamy has made landfall on Taiwan's east coast, bringing gusts of around 240 kilometers an hour. It's expected to be the most powerful storm to hit the island in 8 years. Let's talk to Samson Ellis of Bloomberg, who's there. He joins us on the line from Taipei. Samson, thanks for being with us. I mean, it's been a pretty stormy night, I guess.
It has been, but I did manage to sleep through the night without too much disruption. I'm looking out now over a rather grey, wet and blustery Taipei. So we're through the worst of it now. The typhoon has actually now passed over Taiwan and is into the Taiwan Strait, heading towards China, and is starting to weaken as it goes. It did hit Taiwan initially as a super typhoon strength, which is about equivalent to a Category 3 hurricane in US parlance. But so far, damage doesn't seem to be too bad, touch wood.
Well, indeed. I mean, one of the big concerns when it was on its way was, of course, the fact that Taiwan contains one of the biggest makers of microchips, if not the biggest maker of microchips in the world, these vital things for our computer systems. TSMC, do we know if they've had any damage?
So we've been checking in with them quite regularly to see about that. Obviously, that is a huge area of concern for the rest of the world. And so far they've consistently told us that operations are entirely normal, that they have implemented typhoon preparation procedures at all of their factories.